What's up, you fantastic, wonderful people? It's your boy. I am so fucking pale, and I never realize it until I start recording. Today, I want to talk about how lazy and uninspired collector's editions or deluxe editions of video games have become. I want to preface this video by saying I actually do enjoy the good collector's edition every now and then. I think getting a good collectible that is well made can be really cool and really add to the immersion of a game. But sadly, I feel like every game studio these days has taken the laziest approach to collector's editions, and that's just really sad to see. The year was 1993 when a little game called Myst decided to put out the Myst Desktop Edition. Now, unfortunately, everyone born in 1993 is dead, so I can't ask if this thing actually existed or how much it cost. However, from all accounts I can find, aka one guy on Reddit from 9 years ago, this is kind of agreed to be the first collector's edition of a game. And do you want to know what you got if you picked up the Myst Desktop Edition in 1993, September 24th? You just became the proud owner of one mousepad and one screensaver. That's it. That's all you got. But this was 1993, so you probably got that for the cost of like a piece of juicy fruit today. So it's actually not a bad deal. Now, this video isn't really about the history of collector's edition, so I don't want to talk too much more about that. I just thought it was interesting to see how in 1993, over 30 years ago, companies were giving physical, tangible items in their ultimate collector's editions. Just keep that in mind, because now 30 years later, man, they must be giving you some really cool shit, right? Right? Oh my god, a new Star Wars game is coming out? Give me like a blaster in the collector's edition, you know, give me a blaster that goes pew 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 pew. Or better yet, give me like a lightsaber so I can sit there and go like zing, wing, zing, bing. Or maybe like give me like a star destroyer or some starship that goes like whoosh whoosh. Or like give me like a robot that goes like beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop.
The sooner you recognize the signs of autism,
you get a digital art book, you get the game, you get some cosmetics, and you get a season pass. Ladies and gentlemen, you are pre-ordering a pre-order. Welcome to 2024. All for only $130. Cough up an extra 50 clams, and you can buy this thing even earlier, because we don't have that season pass content. There's no proof that it's even going to get made. But if it does get made, you're going to get it on the same day as everyone else. So pre-order our season pass, please. Give us $50, please. Come on. But okay, you know what? That's Ubisoft. Everyone probably knew Ubisoft was gonna suck because it's Ubisoft. But there's a new Life is Strange game coming. You know, Life is Strange. I love Life is Strange. Deck 9, give me like Max's camera. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be a cool thing to get? Like actual Max's like Polaroid camera. That would be cool. Or you know what, Deck 9? Give me like, you know, a statue of Max going like this, with her hands like this, because she likes to do this. Or you know what, Deck 9? Give me like some photos Max took from in the game. That would be kind of cool, because photos are like a big part of the game. Wouldn't that be cool to actually have some photos from the game and get that immersion aspect? Let's see what you get. A lot of cosmetics. You get the game, and you get exclusive cat content. What the fuck does that mean? But don't worry, because see, $30 for exclusive cat content, we know it isn't worth it. So we're gonna throw in, you get 2/5 of the game 2 weeks early. Give us your money, please, because fuck poor people, I guess. Maybe that's just those two games, you know. There's that new Indiana Jones game coming out, you know. Indiana Jones, give me like a cool Indy statue, like Indy cracking his whip or something. Or better yet, just give me like Indy's hat and whip. Let me really feel like I'm becoming Indiana Jones. Or maybe if you don't want to do that, give me like some cool artifact that is from the game that I can't buy on Amazon for $20. Like that, wouldn't that be cool to get some like really cool artifact that isn't easily obtainable by pretty much anyone? You get a globe. $190, please. But don't worry, because you also get 3 days early access. Because fuck poor people, am I right? Are you starting to see a pattern here? Pretty much every game has gone down the same lazy approach to a collector's edition, where it's pretty much some lazy collectible that doesn't look like any thought was put into it, where it's just some stupid ass globe or something, or a character standing up straight. B, some B tier cosmetics that didn't make the final cut of the game, because it's really important for your character to look different in a single player game. And C, they give you the game a couple days early or whatever because it's really cheap and costs the studio nothing, and it makes you really want to buy it because you've been waiting a really long time to play Lawnmower Simulator 2025. All the rest of the digital art books and digital soundtracks, don't even pretend like those matter. You've never opened a single one in your life. I'll admit it. I'm a good sucker for a good statue, you know? Like that Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition that came with the 19 inches of Venom, and you had Miles and Peter, and they're sitting there beating the shit out of him, and Venom just has that tongue out like he's ready, like he's asking for it, bro. That's such a good statue. I don't even care that that's all you get in the Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition, because that's a good damn statue. Or Last of Us 2 is an Ellie statue that perfectly demonstrates the game just in the statue. Batman Arkham Origins may have sucked fat ass, but this Joker statue is the coolest fucking thing I own. I hate the statues where it's like, oh look, we took this red Sharpie to this globe. Or look, we got this character and he's like mewing and shit. He's like look maxing because that's pretty cool because he's from the game. So he's just standing there like this because he's really cool. He's from the game. Did you know that? Or like whatever the fuck this abomination is. I love when games actually take time into their collector's editions. Cyberpunk 2077 probably spent more time on the collector's edition than it did the game. You got patches, you got postcards, you got stickers, you got a steelbook, you got pins, you got a guidebook, you got keychains, you got a cool box. And on top of that, a really damn nice statue. This shit just stockpile stuff on you that actually makes sense for the game we're giving you, and it just goes to further that immersion. It's a bunch of really cool shit that's physical and tangible, and other people that just bought the standard game did not get. Just look at the unboxing. I'm sorry, but as a collector, if you're a collector, you know how far a nice packaging goes. Last of Us Part 2 gave you more stickers, Ellie's actual bracelet, a steelbook, a physical art book, hell yes, Ellie's fucking backpack, a really nice statue of Ellie, and even vinyl soundtrack of the game. Yes please. And on top of that, you get a thank you note from the creators of the game like Neil and stuff, and like, no, Neil, thank you for putting together a collector's edition that's actually worth buying. That's just a couple of collector's editions that did it right. And what do all these have in common? Well, for starters, you actually get the fucking game. If you were buying a collector's edition for a game that you are looking forward to, you should not have to get it on release day just to open the box, open the disc, and realize there's no fucking disc because you didn't read the fine print, and your upwards of $300 collector's edition didn't come with the fucking game. And then you have to go and spend an extra like $70 because the studio was just sitting there like, oh, you wanted the game? Oh. Yeah, that's, yeah, we didn't think you'd want that. Yeah, no. Sorry, man. What's criminal even further is a lot of these collector's editions give you a steelbook to hold the game, but then still don't give you the game. It is literally the ultimate blue balls from the studio executives. Like, why the fuck don't you just kick me in the balls while you're at it? Oh, but Slashy, a lot of people are going discless these days and they don't have disc drives on their PlayStation, so you might as well just buy the game digitally anyways. I'm sorry, but if you are spending upwards of $300 on a collector's edition, you 100% bought the $100 extra PlayStation 5 that came with a disc drive. You just did, because collectors like actually collecting the physical fucking shit. We don't just want a file that can be taken away from us at any fucking minute. And thing number 2 is, these collector's editions don't just give you the game a couple hours early, or in worst case, a couple weeks early. Like, what the hell is the point of just giving someone the game a bit early in a deluxe edition? So you can brag to everyone about your poor life choices and your monetary issues, and you can spoil it for all the people who have like financial stability and have to pay shit like rent and whatnot? Like, bro, have you ever just tried living in your mom's basement at 35? Maybe then you could afford it. I seriously hate this new meta of collector's editions. It is so lazy just to give people the game a couple hours early. Because guess what? In 72 hours, when everyone else is playing the game the exact same way you are, what's so fucking more special about your deluxe edition? Nothing. You spend 30 extra bucks to play the game a bit earlier before everyone else. It gets even more scummy when you look at the release schedule for these games. Take Indiana Jones and the Big Fucking Circle for a second. That game comes out on Monday, December 9th, which is a really poor time to release a game, you know? That kind of sucks if you're buying just the standard edition. It gets right out at a work week. It's a Monday. You're not going to want to play that game much. You're not going to have the time to play that game much until the next weekend rolls around. But if you spend an extra $30, you get the game 3 days early, placing it on Friday, December 6th, which means now you have the whole week ahead of you to fulfill all of your wildest indie fanfics. If you think they didn't do that shit on purpose, you need to go slurp a Danimals while rebooting your Windows XP operating system while slapping your nuts while eating an Eggo. I don't know where I'm going with this, but if you don't think they did that on purpose, you're a fucking idiot is what I'm trying to say. Seriously, I know how enticing it can be to pay an extra 30 bucks to buy the big new game just so you can get it a couple days early because you've been waiting so long to play it. But please, please, please do not support this bullshit in our deluxe editions. They're only doing this because it works, and you do buy it. If we collectively stopped buying this bullshit, they would be forced to start giving us cool things like this again. And I'm sorry, but this is so much cooler than just playing the game 72 hours early. Fuck that.